We've seen the heartbreaking images of mothers and their young children desperately trying to escape Ukraine. For some families, that's simply not an option. CNN's Clarissa Ward visited Ukraine's largest children's hospital, where doctors have moved their sickest patients underground and promised not to leave their sides no matter how bad the Russian punishment of that innocent country gets.
Outside the Akhmedid hospital, the sound of heavy fighting pierces the night air. The shelling has started, this nurse says. We're in the surgical department for newborn babies. It's so loud. Exhausted staff hover nervously in the hallway. This is Ukraine's largest children's hospital. Shutting down is not an option.
Yes, we decided to open neurosurgical department here.
Neurosurgeon Dmytro Ishenko shows us the impact of just 1 week of war.
So the children who are too sick to be moved have to stay here in the basement in case the bombardment starts again.
There are 10 patients currently being treated in this underground hallway, and they are very sick indeed.
Is this your daughter? Это ваша дочка?
On the floor in one corner, we meet Sonia and her 3-month-old daughter, Milena. Milena has a brain tumor. It's a terrifying situation. We must stay underground, and we don't know how long for, she says. I'm alone here at the hospital, and my husband is at home with my other kid. For 7 nights, she has been sleeping on this floor as the bombing gets closer.
She's saying that the stress of the situation has meant that her milk is dried up, so she's now using formula for her daughter.
With resources being diverted to deal with trauma injuries, parents are stepping in to help where they can. At one bed, Valentine is feeding an unconscious child.
So he's saying that little baby there is his little boy, but he's helping with this child because their mother can't be here.
I tell him he's strong. There's no other way, he says. God gives us strength. In this environment, Dr. Ishenko offers his patients and their families whatever he can, but there are limits.
It's really very challenging and really tough because we don't have good conditions for our patients.
Is this dangerous for them, this situation?
Yes, and not only because we have a war. These conditions is not suitable with brain surgeries.
For now, non-essential procedures are on hold. 11-year-old Yaroslav's sutures should have been removed, but the risk of infection is too high. His mother, Ludmila, tries to comfort him. I will massage you and everything will be okay, she says. But no one knows how long this war will last. And these children cannot wait forever. Jake, tonight we're continuing to hear the crackle of gunfire, the sound of explosions here in the capital as the fighting gets ever closer. Now, the Ukrainians did meet with a Russian delegation today in Belarus. We don't know much about the details of that conversation, but one thing that they did seem to agree upon, or at least start to draw up the parameters of some kind of an agreement for, was the establishment of humanitarian corridors in some of these cities that are getting hit so hard. That, of course, absolutely essential, not just for children like the one you just saw in our story, but for children and civilians all over this country who are being bombarded day in and day out, and it's only getting worse, Jake.
Clarissa, what can you tell us about the fighting happening in the north of where you are? Ukrainian authorities say a number of civilians have been killed in the last day.
It's horrifying, Jake. Honestly, every day we're combing through this social media video and CNN working hard to try to geolocate it. And today there was just a deluge of terrifying images coming in, particularly from the town of Cherniv, which you mentioned earlier on in the show. They're now saying, Ukrainian authorities, that 33 people were killed there today. And if you look at the video that is coming out, I mean, they're truly, apocalyptic type of scenes. Apartment building completely destroyed. Hard to imagine how anyone could have survived that. There's also, and Chernihiv is about 100 kilometers, so 70 miles or so north of here in Kiev, but we're also seeing terrible fighting much closer to the capital, the town of Borodyanko. To the northeast here, or the northwest, 30 miles northwest of here, has also seen horrendous airstrikes, artillery, and also in the center of the country. If you recall, we talked yesterday about this nuclear power plant and those incredibly brave people who were standing out in front of it and refusing to allow the Russians access to it. They had brought in garbage trucks to try to prevent tanks from moving on to the plant. We don't know any longer who is in control of the plant, but the situation there today got very out of control. Continuous shelling, thick black smoke. And honestly, Jake, just no end in sight. It keeps getting worse every day.